this bag and go, huh? Because how? It's like the most elegant convertible bag I've ever seen in pebbled leather from Vince Camuto that they are just known for, of the quality and how gorgeous it is. The color palette is so beautiful for fall. Look at these colors. I'll take you through all of them. And the best news is it's brand new and it's launching at the best price it will be for the rest of fall, because it's a one-time only price. So at the end of Fashion Sign In, the price goes up and it has to be higher than $159.98 for 3 months minimum. It should be $198. So here are your colors. I am holding the swan. What a gorgeous take on like a winter white. So beautiful. Next to me, we have the black. Is this our desire?
The lighter pink is.
The lighter pink is? Okay, so this must be Ruby Rose. So Ruby Rose is a beautiful purple. Then Desire is like this gorgeous pink. 100 remain. And then finally we have the deluxe blue. Oh, and then Bethany, come on out. Bethany Laurie's here. She has the final color, which is called Harvest.
Right, which is like a nice taupey wheat. These are a lot of brand new colors.
I mean, I've never seen this. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen this blue.
And even this one, this Harvest is a new color for us. Really pretty palette. Notice that the hardware changes according to the bag. It has this beautiful shape to it. And when you look at this, you don't realize that this is going to be, you know, that convertible crossbody bag. And wait till you see Jackie. It's just this beautiful, gorgeous shape. Look at that soft top line, how it curves. Even the bottom has that nice rounded edge, but it's a bag that really, when you see what I have inside, packs a lot of punch for being a little bit more of like a slim silhouette. And then the fact that if you want to turn this into a crossbody, just makes it like such a surprise.
So we should see Jackie because the surprise will be revealed. Thank you. Yeah, it becomes a crossbody, which it's the perfect silhouette with this shape because it looks good like as a crossbody.
Right, it lays against the body beautifully. It's nice if you're wearing a crossbody for it not to be something too bulky, but it's also nice that sometimes you need a little bit larger capacity. So this can be that crossbody bag where when you see mine, I've got my water bottle, a notebook, lots of things in it that are a little bit larger, but it's nice that it's still slim in its silhouette. So it's not something too bulky.
Do you want to take us on a
tour?
Sure.
Yep,
because I feel like, so it's 13.5 by 12 inches. It's this beautiful flattering silhouette, but it will hold a lot. Like it holds like a large bag.
It does, right. So you have that beautiful kind of angled shape. You can decide if you want the zipper to be on the front or the back, really totally up to you. So inside that outside pocket, you have a nice roomy pocket. I put one of the larger cell phones, so you've got place to store those things that you want quick grab. There's a little touch of our hardware plate, so you got a little touch of shine, a beautiful pebble leather for this bag, and then I'll show you inside, and then I'll show you how you can make this in convertible. So here is that magnetic snap closure. When you open it up and you see that I've got not only a water bottle, a notebook, a full-size wallet,
so
I've got a sunglasses case, right. Even then those slip pockets, you know, you can have your sunglasses, your readers. I like to keep tissues or lip glosses, and then there's still that zippered pocket on the inside on the other wall. So plenty of space, but you can still see that it gives a nice soft line, so it looks just chic. And here is how you're going to change it into a crossbody bag. So when you're wearing it on your shoulder, it's doubled up. You can see it's like a double strap. There are snaps here, so when you unsnap those, which is really nice instead of like the clipping and unclipping, and then just kind of give it a little pull, slide it one way and the other, and then you've got a really cool way to just make a crossbody, and that's it.
How neat.
Isn't that neat?
I love that. So it's day to night in the moment, because often you have to then tuck a strap in to the bag and do the whole thing later. This means there's none of that. You're never going to have a strap that you can lose.
Right.
I'll take you through colors because it's the pebble leather that you're famous for in a silhouette they've never done, and this new take on convertibility, but also brand new color palette from the brand. So why don't you're touching that beautiful ruby rose,
which is like a berry tone. So when we say ruby rose, don't think of a lighter. It's definitely a saturated, almost like a deep magenta or wine color.
It's really pretty.
It is really pretty.
And then you're holding Harvest, which is brand new.
That nice kind of taupey mushroom color.
Everyone's loving that color.
Easy, super versatile. I mean, you're going to wear this with anything in your closet, and it's going to look amazing.
Everyone's also going for the black tonight. I do feel like it's the time of the year where we need the new black bag.
And I love the hardware, how that is our true gold hardware. You'll see on the Ruby Rose, it's a light, shiny gold, but this one has that true golden color, so it really feels super rich.
deluxe blue. This color is stunning.
This is a new one for us, and it has a lot of gray undertones to it, but a really pretty, like, wouldn't that be the perfect wall color?
Oh yeah, it would. I have my entire foyer is this color.
I think that's the color of my second floor hallway,
Well,
actually.
there you go.
I love it. It's like a little bit blue, a little bit gray, but just really, really sophisticated.
And I love it with the gold. If you want this one, there's only 100 now because everybody is loving it. And then there's only 100 in this one as well. Is that right, Frank? In the Desire? I believe it was
About
this
100,
one.
yep.
And this one is called Desire, if you like that. It's almost like a, okay, yeah, 100 to go around. I get this, like, it reminds me of my nail color,
Yes,
which is
yes.
called Satin Barbie. It reminds me of that.
And definitely if you just see the two of them combined, like this is a softer, lighter color pink, where the ruby rose is definitely more of like a saturated, but a berry tone with some like purple undertones
And
to
then
it.
I'm holding Swan, and this has almost like a light gold.
And that one is a really great, you know, year-round lighter neutral. This is one that you'll wear with your camel coat and look
Yeah.
so sophisticated and refined. Wear it with your jeans and, you know, a t-shirt, and it can be just as casual.
Well, that's the beauty of this bag. You know, you do have those touches of hardware, but overall it's very clean. So like as we look at like Elisa and Jackie, whether you're a little more cute or you're a little more dressed up with the dress or going to work,
Right.
or you're traveling, this kind of goes chameleon into whatever you're wearing.
I think that's something that we do really well at Vince Camuto. Like, we design so that you could wear things from work to weekend, as we say. You could be dressed up and be, you know, heading off to a cocktail party, or you could literally be on the weekend in like a cool pair of sneakers and a pair of jeans. And all of our shoes and our handbags both just feel like you can take them wherever you want them to be, however
Yeah.
your style is that day or whatever you're doing. You can style it the way you want it to read.
And I loved when you showed us the inside of the bag. There's all this capacity, but I immediately was like, look at how organized everything is.
Right.
It's really nice to have a place for everything in a bigger bag. So if you are going to be traveling or on the go, like there's a lot of those pockets and places for all those things. And when you look at just this part here, this is almost like, you know, what a large wallet would hold just in the front of your bag. So I do have an update for you. If you want the Harvest, there is now 4 dozen remaining. If you want the Deluxe Blue, there's only 4 dozen remaining. If you want the Desire, which is this satin pink color, there's 100. The Ruby Rose, which is more of our purple berry, there's 100. And then if you want the black, 150. I'm holding the Swan. There's 150 remaining in the Swan. This color, like, look at this next to jeans.
It has a little bit of like a putty undertone to it, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really easy, softer neutral, but you'll be able to wear this with every color. It looks great with a pair of jeans. Picture like your boots this fall. You know, you've got a furry vest on, right?
Yeah.
Like you can definitely have some fun with that and just making it an easy color that will work with everything.
I've noticed that in the last couple years in the world of shoes too, and as you know, with Vince Camuto, this color boot you see a lot of.
Yes.
So if you want to kind of match back and have those moments too, that's nice. But it's definitely like in leather accessories, those winter whites are really popular, but you can't go wrong. I mean, this palette is so beautiful. If you need to replace a classic in your closet or get maybe that cool pop,
yeah.
you can do either or, but get it at the best price for fall. I mean, it's hard to believe that, but so we're in September. This cannot be a better price until December.
And this is all the most beautiful leathers. That's what we are crazy about, is the quality of our leather. We want you to get something home that feels as good as it looks. You've got beautiful touches of hardware. The leather is a pebbled leather, so it's more uniform and consistent, but you'll see that that top line has that nice drape to it. You can choose which is the front of the bag if you want a clean front, or if you want that zipper and the hardware to be the front of the bag. That's up to you, because this will really flip either way, that little like smile to the bag.
And I feel like I should say again, this becomes a crossbody.
Right.
You would never know that by looking at it, but this convertibility is you just unsnap the 2 sides, right?
Yep,
And then,
and then
you pull slide from both sides.
And I love that it's, you know, a snap. So instead of, sometimes it's like a belt buckle and you would have to kind of weave it through. This is like a no-brainer, easy, slip it through, and you've got that great crossbody. That zippered pocket is right here and accessible, but gives you that security. And it's the nice kind of slim design that I think works well as being that crossbody bag, because it's not a super bulky kind of bag, and then lays a little bit more like a messenger or a feed bag.
Yeah, I love that. colors. We just have to talk about that because we're running out of them, particularly in a lot of the new colors that you've never seen before, because Vince Camuto is that brand that's on the edge of everything that's happening in fashion. So Sean just brought up Fashion Week up in New York.
Yep.
It's about to happen. So these are like the colors that you're going to see on the runways and the colors that you're going to see brand new in the stores. And getting them instead of paying 4 digits, but getting that kind of quality is what I love about Vince Camuto. And at a one-time only price, it's even better than Vince Camuto because it's on sale. So I'm holding your swan. We have it for you in the deluxe blue. This one is last call now, so check out so you can get it best price until December. This is our harvest. It's also last call. The desire, or I'm sorry, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose, there's 4 dozen. Our desire, which is the satin pink, there's 100, and the black that Bethany is holding, there's 150. So best price until December. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Bethany.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you.
For a hot minute, and I bumped into my doppelganger.
Twinsies, I'm even rocking the glasses tonight.
I
Like,
love
is-
it.
is
I never
this-
rocked the glasses.
This is wonderful.
This is the best day of my life.
Soon,
So-
every host in this building will be wearing this shirt.
I mean, and it wasn't, we didn't even like send a memo. Like it just happened.
That's
Well,
so
it's
good.
It's good. What can I say?
What are you doing on QVC 2?
I got fall cleanup from 10 to midnight.
Yeah, baby.
I got chainsaws.
You go, oh, that's
Woo!
what I like to hear.
Be careful.
Julia,
Oh.
flannel, and a chainsaw.
I love you, Twinsy.
I love you, Twinsy.
So that plaid shirt that both Julia and Sean were wearing